Hello everyone, this is Cavebot and targeting tutorial. So I will show you targeting options and how they work, and whenever you use Cavebot, and then use targeting from the Cavebot, okay? But to show you how targeting works, you can basically write a monster name here and it will I'll attack them. But what you really want is to understand what options do. So here you type the monster name. You can also type star. It will attack any monster. You can select here if you have to run from the monster or if you want to follow the monster. So for example, let's press the distance away option. Let's start the targeting and now can't run anywhere. But now I can, the bot will run. But yeah, it's stuck now. So let's see how it works on just Congra here. Yeah, it's running away from the monster. It's giving the distance. You can make reach and it will follow the monster, obviously. And you can also set the priority. So priority is very important. So when you set priority here, the targeting will attack the monsters with highest priority. Sorry for that. And what it means is that it doesn't care about this setting, attack lowest HP or attack highest HP, and it doesn't care if you want to attack lowest HP. So for example, if you have a monster with high priority, but it's full HP, and you have monster with low priority that's full HP, then it will select the monster with highest priority. So for example, I have Orc here, and orcs are 0 prio, and let's say that orc spearman is prio 2, orc warrior is prio 1, and then I want to attack closest monsters, yeah. So now I will attack orc spearman because it has the highest priority. But when I kill orc spearman, and for example, if orc and orc warrior had 0 prio, then I will attack the closest one of them. So the first targeting checks prio, then if the priorities are equal, then it will check the distance. So let's say that now orcs have higher prio, and I want to attack closest monsters, then the closest orc will be attacked. Now it's switched because it's the closest one. So the attack closest is the second most important option, right? So first we check the prio, then within the creatures with the highest priority, we check the closest one if you have this option enabled, and only at the third as the third option you check the HP. So let's say you have orcs, 2 orcs, and I want to attack the one with highest HP, and I want to attack closest one. So now I will attack orc. That's one of the orcs with the that are near me. So yeah, this one. Then I switch to the new one. Then I switch to the high HP one. And if I make it the lowest HP, then it will be like first kill the low HP ones, then attack the high HP ones. Yeah, let's kill them all. Okay, I killed the orc spearmans as well. Yeah, but I think you understand what's going on here. And yeah, we can also configure this option so we can select alarm that will play when one of the monsters that are not in the list are on the screen. So it's useful when some boss spawns, when someone is luring some monster on you, when Game Master is is spawning some monsters to see if you're botting. You can use this option. Okay, and for the Cavebot, the Cavebot is actually, I think it's quite simple. So first of all, you can configure the targeting. Let's say that we want to attack every monster, attack the closest one. I want to reach them. And yeah, let's try the node waypoint. So you can use record waypoint option, and now the waypoints will be recorded automatically, and only node waypoints will be recorded. So what happens here is that the node waypoint will go to the position of the waypoint, but if it sees monsters in 7 SQM range, then it will stop. It will stop moving, the targeting will kill these monsters, and only then the K-bot will be moving to the next waypoint. So this is something that you want to use when you're hunting creatures one by one. And you can also select arrow keys and map click. Arrow keys are better, but if they don't work on some OTS for some reason, then you can try map click. Arrow keys is less detectable than map click because map click is just who is like walking on map clicks, right? This is not sometimes maybe someone, but it's not usual. So if you want to go on the stack, then you can select the north, northeast, south direction, and you should use walk waypoint. So the walk waypoints, how it works is basically it's trying to go to this position. It doesn't care about the monsters. And yeah, and you can also do auto recording, and it works for the stacks. So yeah. So if you are doing simple waypoint, just use the record waypoint options and whatever. And for the walk waypoints, for the node waypoints, there's also some advanced options. So basically, whenever the character is walking to this waypoint for the first time, it will select a random Y and X position offset. So your Kbot will not be walking into the same SQMs every time, but to random ones. So use it to avoid detection. This option is also available for the walk waypoint. On the walk waypoint, you can also configure how many times the bot should try to walk to this position. So for example, it's blocked. Monsters are on the way, so you can make it like more. You can configure the delay between each attempt to go. You can also make a random delay, X and Y random as well. There is also the lure waypoint, and the way lure waypoint works is basically it goes to the waypoint, and when it sees this amount of monsters or more in this range, then it will stop. So this is really nice for some servers where you want to hunt multiple, when you want to kill multiple monsters at the same time. So let's say I don't want to stop and kill heroes one by one, right? I want to, let's say, attack 4 heroes in the 7 SQM range. I want to copy. I can copy this waypoint, and then I can paste them so that you don't need to configure this option each waypoint. It will be copied. So for example, here I don't want to like go one by one. I just want to kill them. I want to lure them and kill them with my AoE abilities. So what I do, I use the lure option, and I will demonstrate you how it works soon. Okay, so we have some lure waypoints. Now I will turn them on, so we'll be going back to the beginning. And what happens is that we have 5 heroes, so my bot will be staying, doing nothing, right? Now we have 4 heroes, so I'm still staying. Now we have 2 heroes, so I will be going away, but I need to change the targeting from reach to stand, okay? So now it's going to the next waypoint. It's not moving, it can still attack them, it can still cast spells if you want. And then it sees 4 heroes, it stays. So now I use my AoE, I kill some of them, I'm killing them on the fly, and I'm luring more. So it's more option, it's like better XP per hour this way, right? Maybe not on 7.4, but on some custom OTS, this is nice option. So that's lure option, and you can also configure random amount of monsters and a random range for less bot detectability in the advanced options. And for the wait waypoint, there's like not much to tell about. So basically, wait is just wait for some seconds. You can also wait until monsters die. So it's like the lure option, but you can make these waypoints differently. For example, you can make walk waypoints. Walk waypoints here, and then you hide in the corner. So only 4 monsters can attack you there. And then you say wait until monsters on screen. So I kill all of them, and then my Cavebot is running again. And for the use waypoints, so basically you can use them to open stuff, open doors, click on ladder, and you can configure some useful stuff here. So for example, there is an option to use default. It will just use it. No big deal. You can also make a use until position change. So basically it will keep on using some position until the position changes. So sometimes there is server safe, some lag, the use won't be processed. So let's try this one. Okay, so I have waypoint to go there, but first I wanna use. So I can make until position changes, and it will basically guarantee that you will click this position, and if the position changes because you changed your Z position by going down, it will go to the next waypoint. And there's also option until can walk to position. So how it works is basically it's useful when trying to go through doors, right? So someone can close the doors for you, and this sucks. So let's say you have one waypoint here, and then you have one waypoint here, right? And what happens if the doors are closed? You are stuck. But if you have a use waypoint here, then if the doors are closed, then it sucks, right? You use it and you are stuck again. But what you can do is you can make until can walk position. So it will, if it's closed, it will open and it will walk. If it's open, that it won't close it. It will just walk through it and walk again. So that's where you use this position, this option. Items is basically just rope, shovel, pick, machete, I don't know how to say it, custom ID, just use some item. But your inventory must be open because it must work on 7.4 and 8.0. For the action waypoint, basically you just type some Lua script here, let's say talk function to write, and let's make a wait so I don't spam like a retard. So yeah, hello guys, executed. Cool. Copy is like what I said. So basically you can set lure for here. You can copy this waypoint and then paste it. So these waypoints have the same settings but different positions, right? So that's where it's useful. So you copy the configuration of the waypoint, but you apply the current position on paste. And for the label, it's like on the Elfbot. So you can make a label, let's say loop. You can make action, and you can make go to label loop, and your Cavebot will, instead of going to the next waypoint, it will just go to the label. So let's start, and yeah, it goes to the loop, goes to the action, and it's looping to loop. It doesn't go to the walk. And you can clear the waypoint, delete them. That's just some basic stuff. And you can configure alarms here. So you need to select the file, and you can make your own custom file. So that's nice. You can also configure looting. So for the looting, it basically just opens the corpses of the monsters if they die, and and you can enable it here, and you can just write, let's say GP to backpack, and that this is gold coin. You can also use the open box option, and yeah, I could demonstrate it, but on this server, I'm not sure if it's going to work nicely. Let's just not make waypoints. Let's just open click the looting, open Kbot, so looting will work, targeting will work, and you can like see how the looting works. Yeah, so I opened this one, this guy, I killed it, I opened this guy, I killed this, I opened this guy. Yeah, and looting from distance doesn't work that great. And you can trust me that looting will be moving these items to your backpack if this is configured in the looting option. So if you are going to walk with a Cavebot, then please use targeting from Cavebot because this will be saved. These waypoints will be saved. Targeting settings will be coupled with the waypoints, and with the scripts, they will be plug and play, all needed bundled in one file. So please don't forget. Count only monsters from targeting is used for the lure and weight options. So basically, if these monsters are not in targeting, then they will be not included in this count. Allow no puffable can help you like going over fire fields and other stuff like that. But it will also make you walk through the stairs, so be careful with this option. And yeah, for the scripts, just ask me for some scripts. You can find them on the website, the documentation for the Lua functions, and also some already made scripts are there. You can ask me on Discord for if you need a script, or you can ask someone on Discord. Maybe there will be players that help each other. And I think that's it for the Cavebot. And thank you for listening and happy botting.